everyone, Kassia Lueck here with ERA Viking Realty, and over the past couple of months I've been doing some market monthly updates, and I thought since the market was kind of slow right now with it being winter that I would do something a little different. So I went around and asked people what their top questions would be, and I thought I would compile them and put them into a video for you to watch because you might have the same question. The first question comes from Cody P. When is the best time to buy a home, and is it in the springtime? Well, the answer to that is there is more inventory in the springtime because the sellers are ready to list the homes. So if you are a buyer, you do have more of a selection to choose from. As the season goes, generally the prices drop because the sellers want to unload it. So during the winter, we do find that buyers get a better deal, and actually houses move a little bit faster because there's not as much inventory. So if the sellers list in the winter, they don't have as much competition as they would in the springtime. The next question comes from KDB, and KDB wants to know, in 2018, what is financing like and how much money do I actually have to put down? Well, a common myth is that you have to put down 20%, and that's just not true anymore. Lenders have kind of loosened the reins a little bit, and generally to do a regular conventional loan, you need 3% down. My advice though is make sure you have some money in the piggy bank, because when you buy a home, you are then responsible for the repair. So you want to make sure that you have a little bit of backup money saved in case something were to happen right after you move in. Joe S. had a question, being a buyer, should he have an inspection? And absolutely yes. I tell all of my buyers that I highly recommend to have an inspection done. The first thing is, buying a home is your biggest investment that you're going to make. Wouldn't it be better to have a second set of eyes, taking a look, checking things out? And general contractors know more about a home than what I would know. I don't know what you know, but yes, I always recommend for somebody to have an inspector do the inspection prior to purchasing the home. Dave R. wants to know, do I need a pre-approval prior to looking at a home? And the answer is no, you do not need a pre-approval, but most agents will definitely suggest that you have one because a lot of sellers won't even accept an offer until you have that pre-approval. So my suggestion is make sure that you go and talk to a loan officer just so you know what you're qualified for. So then that way when you are looking at homes, you know what you're qualified to buy. Tom T. wants to know if he should hire a realtor. Are you kidding me? Absolutely, Tom, you need to hire me. No, really, truthfully, you guys, when you're buying or selling a home, it's a major investment in what you're doing, not only in money and time. And there's so many myths that go around with the internet and from hearsay from friends and family. You need to make sure that legally you guys are represented in your best interest. So yes, I would definitely highly recommend hiring me, but yes, a realtor. The next question comes from Lillian B, and she wants to know, is the down payment the only upfront cost that she needs to have? And it's not, Lillian. You need to have 3% down for your down payment, but on top of that, you're going to have lender closing costs, which could be anywhere between 3 to 6% of the sales price. So you need to really make sure you have that money saved as well. Now those closing costs can be negotiated with the seller, and so that will help when you have to bring your money to close. But for right now, bring 3% plus your 3 to 6% of your sales price. Brenda B, who is selling her home, wants to know if the market is going to continue going up. And the final answer is no. We're already starting to see the shift from a seller's market into a buyer's market. Now, we don't have a crystal ball, but we do see that the trend is going. So if you do want to sell your home, now is the time to sell it. Craig B wants to know, is it still all about location, location, location? And my opinion on that is it just really has to do with what your needs are. Alexandria has so many places and different types of homes to choose from besides just renting. You can buy hobby farms, you can have lake homes, you can be more downtown. So that's really what makes you feel comfortable in your lifestyle and where it's going to be. So in the town of Alexandria, I don't know if that's so important as much to what's going to fit all of your needs. Crystal L wants to know, should I remodel my bathroom and kitchen prior to listing my home? And the jury is out on that one. Really what I would do is have a professional come over to at least give you some ideas so that you're not making it a poor decision. But a lot of times buyers like these new DIYs. They can do it themselves, they can pick out what they want, they can pick their colors, their taste. So really before you start digging in that investment on the kitchen and bathroom, seek some advice from a professional to see if it's worth your time and money. And the last final question comes from Kassia L. Why should you hire me? And honestly, you guys, I have 16 years of experience. I love my customers. I love the passion of the real estate industry. And I just have a heart for serving our community. So if you have some questions, anything, it doesn't matter what it is, you can give me a call, Kassia Lueck at ERA Viking Realty.